Hello friends, it's Kelly Pullum here, also known as Craftin' Granny. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! In Canada, and I love to help you explore your creativity and make cards that will wow your family and friends. So I'm having some technical difficulties here tonight. So instead of streaming through my computer. I'm just live with my phone, and I hope that that is going to work a little better, but it's touch and go here. And so we'll just see what happens. If you're watching, do leave me comments. I'm going to try and check those on my computer um, just by following the video here. We'll just see if I can do that. I'm just going to look and see. Here's videos. Yes, I can see, and that says 2 people are watching, so that's awesome. So feel free to leave me comments, and I will try to check those out. Oh, there's Nancy, and Catherine is watching too. That's great. Thanks, guys. As I said, feel free to leave comments. I will try to check them as I'm going here. So tonight I'm using the Sunshine and Smiles Paper Pumpkin Kit. This is the February Paper Pumpkin Kit from Stampin' Up! And so it's no longer available. Last week I showed you what comes in a paper pumpkin kit. And then this week I'm going to show you, this is what they're advertising for the March Paper Pumpkin Kit. Unfortunately, it's too late even to subscribe for the March kit because now the subscription is already open for April. But I do want to tell you this. The Paper Pumpkin Kits are $32.50. It's a monthly subscription, so that's $32.50 plus tax. That includes your shipping and everything. And they always come with instruction sheets like this one that tell you what to do to make the projects as they are designed. But it's always fun to play along with other materials and see what you can make. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I keep seeing a green screen flashing, which I think is a problem with Wi-Fi connectivity, but hopefully we will make it through here. I'm just hoping. Okay. So for tonight's card, I am using an envelope from the kit. I have a Mango Melody card base that is 4 1/4 by 11. I'm going to fold that in half. That was scored at 5 1/2. So I'm going to just go ahead and, oh, Nancy, that's great if you're not seeing the green. Okay, so here we go. So that goes for our card base. Then I'm going to take this here, and I'm actually going to trim this a little bit. And I forgot to grab my trimmer, so excuse me. Oh, it is right here. Hallelujah. Okay, so I'm going to just take, here it goes again on my screen. Okay, so I'm going to just take this and I'm going to cut here at 2 inches plus a millimeter, and I'm going to turn this, and then I'm going to cut at 2 inches less a millimeter. And why I did it that way, I don't know, but that's what I did. So this little piece I'm going to set aside, and I'm going to set these 2 pieces aside. Now, in my little packet here, I have a piece of Mango Melody that is 1 inch wide, but it's a little longer than I need. So I'm just going to take that and trim it so that it is this length. Now, what I should have said before I started here is this piece was cut from a card base that was in the Paper Pumpkin Kit. This check pattern is from a card base. And what I did is I cut it off, leaving about 1/4 of an inch of the past the score line. So this is just the back of the card. but it's not the whole back. So there's actually, the back of the card would be 4 1/4, and this is just under 4 inches. And it's a little less than 4 inches because I wanted to cut it on the check line here. I wanted there to be a mango melody on both sides. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Anyway, and there we go. And then I trimmed a little bit off the bottom to make it almost 5 1/4, but it was a little bit off of that too. So I think it was a little bit closer to 5 1/8 maybe. Let me just see here. I'm just fumbling all over the place here tonight. Yeah, it's just a little more than 5 1/8. Okay, so we're going to take this piece aside, and I'm going to bring this in now. And this is kind of funny. This is a piece that is 4 by 5 1/4, so it's just slightly bigger than my checked piece of paper. And I'm going to use adhesive here. I want temporary adhesive. And I'm going to adhere that to this scrap piece of paper. And there is method to my madness, so persevere with me here. Which one of these is bigger? That one goes on the top. Okay. So this is just going to go on here, leaving about a 1mm border all the way around. Then this piece is going in the middle. Leaving a 1mm in between there, in there. And then this piece is going on the bottom. Okay, and again, leaving a 1mm in between the mango and around the edges, and a 1mm at the bottom. So there should be just a little border all around. Not quite straight there for some reason. I think I got the top piece a little crooked. I wonder if the lines on this paper are not perfectly straight. Just a cheap little notepad, so that could be. Anyway, there we go. So that is there. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to cut using the Stylish Frames dies, the largest circle. So I'm going to set aside my little die cuts here. Bring in my machine. And put this on. It's going in about the middle, but maybe a little bit towards the lower end. But I can't even remember now which one is the lower end, so I'm just going to do it in the middle. There we go. Okay, so now you'll see the method to my madness here. So I wanted to have a black background here, but I did not want to have to cut this circle multiple times. So by using this scrap paper, I was able to get my pieces all to the right size here. And now I can adhere them onto my card front. Nancy, can you just tell me if you see, like, are you still seeing? Because I'm continuing to see connectivity issues. I'd like to know if that's happening for you too. Anyway, so now I'm going to put this onto my card base here. Still seeing things fine. Okay, isn't that funny? All right. I'll quit worrying about it then. This is going on the top, a little bit over. I love my skinny borders, but they are more fiddly to get on there. So now we're going to just put these little side bits on. One. And two. And there we go. Now, this piece, I'm going to add a mango scalloped piece inside here. And that's why I called this a faux window, because it's really solid, but it looks like a little window through here with the black behind. And then I've got, this is the piece of Designer Series paper. It's a smaller one of the stitched Stylish Shapes dies. So I'm going to put that on here next. And I like it just a little bit of an angle, so that it looks like the rain is coming down on an angle. You could do it whatever way you like, but that's what I liked. Okay, now I've got my little duck here, my chick, sorry, not a duck, my chick, and my frog, and they're going to go on the front here. So I need a little adhesive on this one, right down near the bottom here, and a little bit on this one. Get that started. There we go. These guys are just so stinking cute. I love them. Okay. Now I'm going to set this aside for a moment, and I've got some stamping to do. So, I forgot to put the white bits into my card. I was making up little kits today, and it looks like I forgot my white bits. One moment. It's been one of those days where I just keep trying to get things done, and I feel like I'm chasing my tail all day. It's not as fun for me as it is for my dog. Okay, so here's a piece of basic white cardstock. I'm going to cut this piece to 4 by 5 1/4 for inside the card. Then I've got a little bit left here, which I'm going to do some stamping on. So we are going to stamp the sun from this kit. There we go, with Mango Melody. Now I'm using the full-sized Mango Melody ink pad, but there is a spot for it, an ink spot in the Paper Pumpkin kit. Now, one thing I have noticed, this is a solid stamp. You want to make very sure. I have a pet husky, mostly husky, and so pet fur is a fact of life in my house, but you don't want that getting on your ink pad here, or on your and I've re-inked this today, so it's blotchy on me. Just not sure what's going on there, but anyway. So I'm going to stamp that onto here. Give it a good solid press. Keep reminding myself to get back in the camera screen there. Oh, and I didn't quite get it in the middle. Let's try again. Maybe I need my cushion. There we go. Press down a little harder this time. There. Okay. So that is my sunshine. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment here. And that is going to be the You Brighten My Day from the stamp set. Here it is. So we'll take this as a sentiment piece from the kit. And just put that on here. There we go. And then I'm going to stamp on the inside the flowers from the stamp set. I really like this little trio of flowers. I think they're adorable. And they're just fun and easy to color. So here we go. There. All right, so that's it for my stamping. Now, I'm going to pull in my colors here. I'm going to take Pool Party Light, and I'm going to just do literally a little, oh, it was still wet, that's not good, but a little splotch down here to make that look like the ground. Then I'm going to add Old Olive Light for my leaves. Then I'm going to add some So Saffron in the center here. Then I've got Flirty Flamingo for this little tulip. Oh, I did it wrong. I'm supposed to put Balmy Blue in the middle here. Let's see if I can. It's going to make it green, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, well. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this one, Balmy Blue. And this is going to be for the petals here. Just lovely and bright and super easy peasy. So that is going on the inside of my card base. So let's go ahead and put that in there. There. And then this piece that we've been working on is going on the front of the card base. There. And I just love the way this Mango Melody and the black pop. And then with the other colors, they look wonderful. Okay, so we're going to take our sentiment, and it's going to go on with some dimensionals. And we're going to add that. And now I need to cut this sun out. And so there was a method to my madness tonight. I did not tell you about upcoming events earlier because I knew I was going to have this coloring I needed to do, or this cutting. And so I thought I could talk to you about them while that's going on. So first of all, before I forget, next week, my live video is going to be on Wednesday at 7:30 instead of on Tuesday at 7:30. Oh, and that is because I have friends from out of town that are going to be in town that day, and I haven't seen them in a while. So they're going to be here on Tuesday, and we're going out for dinner. So I just decided it was important enough to see them that I was going to switch my live to Wednesday. So it'll be the same time, just a different date. So hopefully that won't throw people off too much. Then on March 23rd, I have my in-person card class. We're making Easter cards, and I'm looking forward to that. I've got some wonderful ideas for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then on March 26th, we have a crop at my house. And so if you've been following me, you will know that I am moving soon. I have no idea where. Well, that's not true. I know I'm moving to Sudbury, but I have no idea what house I'm going to be living in yet, but that is going to happen. So for that reason, I have not booked in-person events for the month of April. I will be busy packing. I will continue with my live videos during April. And then following that, we shall just have to see. My next live events may end up being in Sudbury. So I wanted to mention, though, about the online exclusives tonight, too. The online exclusives for Stampin' Up! Are products that don't appear in any catalog. They do appear on the website. So if you go to my website, craftandgranny.stampinup.net, click on the Shop Now tab, and then you can go into What's New, and you'll see New Arrivals, and that's where you'll find the online exclusive products. Now, some of them are currently unavailable. That does not mean they won't be back in stock. If they're currently unavailable, they will be back in stock. If they're no longer available, then you won't be able to purchase them. So hopefully currently unavailable is not as bad as no longer available, right? Anyway, if you are placing an order, please use host code 7ZCAHHDZ for orders that are less than $200. And I will post that in the comments section if anyone is looking for it. My next order will be going in soon. I'm unable to, I've got a customer who's got an order. We're holding off, hoping we're going to get somebody to combine so we save on the shipping. So if you have anything that you would like to order, let me know, and then we can combine orders, and that will work nicely. So this next part is kind of fun. I'm going to take my little sun. I'm going to pop it up with a dimensional here, and it's going to go in this corner up here, like so. And then I'm going to take the little cloud. I'm going to put a dimensional on one side and a glue dot on the other, and it's going to go over top here a little bit. So there we go. Isn't that just adorable? I think this is just the cutest little card. I was really pleased with it. So, and it matches so nicely with the mango envelopes that are in the Paper Pumpkin kit this month. So I think that is just a fun little card, and I hope you like it too. So please do let me know what you think. I love it if you leave comments, even if you're watching the replay, that's also fine. Just make sure you let me know what you think of the card. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Hi, Marilyn. I didn't notice you there, but I see your name now. Hope you're having a good evening. I'll talk to you again soon. Don't forget our team meeting on Friday. Let me know if you can make it, okay? All right. Take care, friends. I hope to see you again next Wednesday, not Tuesday, and then we'll get back to Tuesdays after that. Take care and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye now.